Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are broadcasting live from historic Who Gives a Shit. Today, we have basically most of the videos I pulled are pizza videos. And we're going to watch them. We also may deal with some Steve Reckland shit, and also we may deal with some actual Jake shit. I may have done this actual Jake video in the past. I don't know. Oh, wait. When the fuck does he finally get to my video? I think I may have done this before, but he hasn't done anything for fucking 8 days, so... God, you suck as a streamer, you fat fucking piece of shit. Whatever, this might be the first stream in, I don't know, a million fucking years where I am not the goddamn focus. We may find out why. But anyway, let's get into the first video. This is how to make the fastest, easiest pizza crust at home from All Recipes and this chick who I cannot decide if she's hot or not.
But making your own pizza crust seems to be like the most intimidating part or a little bit too hard, which is why we always just skip it and order delivery. But y'all, this recipe is so easy. You don't have to worry about hours of rising and proofing and any of that. Plus, it starts with everything you have.
Well, the big reason we order delivery, sweetie, is because we don't have ovens that are hot enough. The maximum output on a residential grade oven is 550 degrees. Pizza ovens burn well above that, sweetheart.
Probably on hand, and even if you don't, it's only going to cost a couple bucks to buy it all. I've got a cup of warm
It's not my birthday, and I'm not 68.
water, and to that I'm going to add 1 packet of yeast and then 1 teaspoon of sugar. The sugar is going to actually feed the yeast. We're going to give it a little stir. We're going to let that sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, and it's going to start to activate, and you'll see it get nice and foamy on top. That's what we want. No mixer, no problem. This all will work just fine in a regular large mixing bowl, and you can just stir it by hand. In the meantime, I'm going to measure 2 1/4 cup of bread flour into a big bowl. Bread flour has a slightly higher protein content than all-purpose flour, but
I heard the best is double O flour, but...
all-purpose will totally work here. To the flour, I'm going to stir in a teaspoon of salt. Once our yeast is ready to go, we'll add it to the flour. It's got that beautiful foam. I just love the smell. It's like the smell of homemade bread with a little bit of beer, you know what I mean? All right, we're gonna add our yeast and sugar water mixture. And to that, we'll add in a couple tablespoons of olive oil. Get our trusty old dough hook. I feel sorry for this guy, he never gets used. And then just let it mix until it's smooth. It should start to really...
Actually, for me, the whisk is the thing that's never used.
Pull away from the sides of the bowl. And that's it. We have our nice stretchy dough. You definitely want to let it relax a little bit. Our dough is rested for about 5 minutes, and now you're going to turn it onto a floured surface and then just shape it out. This dough is so tender. It's not like what you get from the grocery store where you're like having to pull and pull. Before you get it to where it's your final shape, you're going to place it on some parchment. This is going to help us get it to the oven, to the pizza stone easier. If you don't have a pizza stone, that's also okay. A regular sheet tray will work just fine. I do recommend kind of preheating it.
Get yourself a pizza stone. They cost like $30 fucking dollars. Don't be cheap. Don't be a bum.
In the oven, when it comes to cooking pizza, the hotter the oven, the better. All right, we've got our pizza shaped on our parchment. Top it however you want. I'm gonna do this first pizza.
Oh, come on! Pizza sauce takes 3 minutes to make! Why are you using jarred crap?
Little sauce, little pepperoni.
Okay, I always, I don't know, whatever.
Little cheese. Once your pizza's built, you can just take your parchment and slide it onto a sheet tray. And then that makes transportation to the oven super easy. You'll just slide the parchment onto the pizza stone. Just for fun, while that pizza was cooking, I whipped up another batch in just a regular bowl to show you that you don't have to have a mixer. We can make at least 3 whole pizzas, crust and toppings included, for the same price. We could just buy 1 large one from down the street. Let it rest. I don't know if this could be any more perfect. Y'all,
Although I will say that pizza looks pretty fucking good.
look at it. It's crusty, golden brown on the outside, even golden on the inside. Is it crisp? Let's see.
Yeah, but you're dragging your fingernail across the goddamn crust. What about the center of the pizza, cunt?
Mission accomplished. This was nothing more than a little flour and water less than 30 minutes ago.
And while it... I'm sorry, but that pizza's probably floppy as fuck. It should be able to stand up on its own. But, okay, to be fair, you're probably never going to get that with a pizza cooked in a home oven. They just don't get that high. Unless you want to spend $400 and get an uni, which I actually recommend.
Faster than takeout, way cheaper. This crust recipe is so easy you can crank pizzas out all night long. Your pizza night just got a whole lot easier, cheaper, and more fun. See you next time.
All right. So now we'll do addictive,
The
creamy,
little
Cajun
comforts that lift you
pasta,
up. Infused
whatever.
with aloe. Kleenex Cool.
Yep, you seen the title in the thumbnail, and this one here is for my pasta lovers only, like me. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a Cajun creamy chicken pasta. Y'all ready? Get in your kitchen, let's go. All right, guys, let's do a quick rundown of what we have. So right here we have our chicken pieces. Now I'm using chicken breast. Of course you can use whatever type of chicken you want, but you wanna cut them up into thin slices like this. And right here we have our pasta. I hope I'm saying it right, rigatoni pasta.
Actually, you want to cube it or dice it, because those long parts of the chicken breast, they get a little much in the pasta dish.
Heavy whipping cream, tomato sauce, onions, olive oil, some shredded Parmesan cheese, freshly chopped garlic, Cajun seasoning, red bell pepper, and some butter. So that's all you're gonna need for this. Real quick, real easy. Let's get to it. To get started, you're gonna cook your pasta. I'm not gonna show you how to do this. You guys know how to cook your pasta. My water is heating up over here. Make sure you cook it 1 minute shy of what the box instruction says. All right, so let's get back over to our cooktop so we can begin the recipe. You guys know how to make pasta, all right? All right, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna heat our pan up over medium heat. We're gonna add our olive oil. Then we're gonna start adding our chicken. We're gonna hit this with a little Cajun seasoning. We're gonna backhand it with a little black pepper. And we're gonna cook this for about 4 to 6 minutes. Now we're gonna add our Cajun seasoning.
Not to be a dick, no proper color.
We'll add half of it. All right, so it looks like our chicken is done.
Daggerish, right now, the way I'm feeling about talking to people on YouTube, I'd rather fucking take a camel's load in my face.
So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna pause our heat, and we're gonna remove our chicken, add them to a bowl, and we're gonna continue. All right, we're gonna unpause our heat. We're gonna melt our butter. We're gonna add our onions, our garlic, and our bell peppers. And we're gonna get these sauteed for a couple of minutes. All right, so after a couple of minutes, you want to add your tomato sauce, your heavy whipping cream, some of your pasta water, and the remaining of your Cajun seasoning. And you're gonna mix this for about 3 minutes.
So essentially, you're creating an
starts to
Alfredo
thicken a little bit.
sauce. Or actually, I suppose a tomato cream sauce.
And once your sauce thickens, you want to add your chicken back into the pan, along with your pasta. We're gonna fold that in.
All right, so basically
And
it's
we're gonna cook this
rigatoni.
for the next-
It's rigatoni and a tomato cream sauce.
2 to 3 minutes until your pasta is tender and that sauce is thickened just a little bit more. All right, so now we're gonna add our Parmesan cheese. We'll get that folded in there. And once you have this folded in, guys, we're gonna turn off our heat. Gonna let this sit for about a couple of minutes to let it thicken up. Then we're gonna head into our final presentation. And there you have it, guys. Creamy Cajun chicken pasta. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Let's jump into quality control. Yep, we're back in here, quality control. Take a look at it.
All right, that probably tastes pretty good. I will say that, even though it's,
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is.
Oh, man. Let's go ahead and get to it. Man, it looks and smells good.
Well, why do you still have your black gloves on, though, my dude? I mean, everything's done. Everything's been sterilized. If anything, you're cross-contaminating shit with those damn things on. All right. Next is this, the crispiest pizza I've ever fucking made.
Achieve that at home. Let's start with the dough. But first, let's go with the recipe. Remember that you can download my app free for Android or iPhone. Here's the link. We put the flour in a bowl, then we add the yeast, the salt, and then the water. We mix everything using this Danish mixer until
What temperature was the water, my weird speaking dude?
everything is well combined. And now that we're done mixing, check this. There's no gluten development by the moment. So now what we're going to do, I will cover it, leave it here on the countertop for 1 hour. Okay, it's been an hour and I want you to check the dough. So let me wet my hands and I want you to see this. It's already kneaded and I didn't do anything, just wait a few minutes. Now I am going to do a few stretching.
Okay, wait a second. I have to.
Download my app free for Android or
So
iPhone.
double
Here's
zero flour, 70% is
the
some
link. We
water.
put the flour in a bowl, then we add the yeast, the salt, and then the water. We
So apparently this pizza dough doesn't need. It's like my pizza dough. Maybe I'll buy double O flour next time.
mix everything using this Danish mixer until everything is well combined. And now that we're done mixing, check this. There's no gluten development by the moment. So now what we're going to do, I will cover it, leave it here on the countertop for 1 hour. Okay, it's been an hour and I want you to check the dough. So let me wet my hands and I want you to see this. It's already kneaded and I didn't do anything, just wait a few minutes. Now I am going to do a few stretching and foldings, cover it and let it rise
All right,
till it doubles
'cause
in size.
This literally looks like my recipe, but I cold rise it for 3 days.
So before we start baking pizza, we need to preheat the oven. That's really important. And we need to do it at maximum temperature. Yes, the maximum temperature that your oven reaches, that is the temperature needed for baking pizza. And I'll be also using this baking steel, which is going to help us to get the very, very thin and crispy and crunchy pizza. And in case you don't have a baking steel, you can easily buy online any pizza stone that you find. But even though you don't have a...
All right, I'm going to ask a question in the chat. Which video should I do next? Jake's response to, I believe it is my spicy tuna melt. Or do I do Reichland? Start the poll. Whatever. He can't make a video without me being 90% of his fucking broadcast.
baking pizza
So shut the fuck up, Q.
home, you can use your oven tray upside down. Yes, you've seen that hack in my 40 pizza hack video. Time to preheat the oven. I put the baking steel in the lower part of the oven. We get all the heat from the bottom and we'll get a very crispy pizza. We'll set the temperature of the oven to maximum heat. In this case, this oven reaches around 530 degrees Fahrenheit. If it reaches a little bit more, better. And if it's a little...
Okay, so that's more than most American ovens get. Your average American oven has a top out of 500 to 550 Fahrenheit.
bit lower, it's okay too.
But of course, you European faggots had to just fall in love with Celsius.
And here we have the pizza dough perfectly proofed. And now it's time to stretch it. We could do it as usual with our hands, but today I'm going to use the rolling pin. But what are you doing, gluten? That is not Napolitan style. But who told you that we're baking Neapolitan pizza? We're doing a very thin and crispy one. Now we put some semolina on the countertop and we unmold the dough. I know, this dough is full of bubbles and air and it's a pity to smash it with a rolling pin. But believe in me, I know what I'm doing. So now we start searching it with the rolling pin without looking too much at the bubbles. We need to try to keep a rectangular shape. And now that the dough is already stretched, I'm going to reveal the secret of this video. We're going to make a laminated pizza. Yes, like a croissant, with very thin and crispy layers, and to do that, we're going to use olive oil. So now we're going to paint with olive oil half of the dough. And here comes a critical part, folding into itself. Okay, it's not easy. So now let me do the final adjustments. Let me
I may actually steal this.
arrange it again. And we paint it one more time till the middle of the dough. And we fold it again. Let me stretch it a little, always keeping that rectangle shape. Now some semolina on the parchment paper. Now we leave it there resting for around 15 minutes. And now that the dough is relaxed, I'll do the final stretching and partially cook it in the oven. If you stretch it too much, cut it with this. And now we smash the edges. And now with this fork, I'm going to spear the dough so we don't get those bubbles when we bake it. And now we are going to partially bake the pizza for around 5 minutes. And now that it's pre-cooked, thin and almost crispy, let's put it upside down on the peel again. Let's go with the first pizza, which is kind of Roman, potato and bacon. I slice the potato and the bacon in cubes, and with a little of olive oil, I pre-bake them for a few minutes. Now on the pizza, we put some shredded mozzarella cheese. Now we go with the potatoes, the bacon, and in a few spots, some stracciatella cheese. And now some rosemary leaves, salt, pepper, and...
All right, I have to take a quick restroom break. I'll be right back. By the way, the window to vote in the poll is closing. All right, we're back.
And a drizzle of olive oil. And now we take it to the oven until the cheese is already melted. But before I take the pizza out of the oven, I want to tell you that if you want to learn
All
more...
right, I'm sick of this fucking asshole. Yeah, I don't care. Wait, son of a bitch. Didn't want that. I don't care. Jake has pretty much won the vote by a wide margin. All right, let's do this. Jake goes at, and I don't even know how much he gets into it. My buffalo chicken panini, because I don't pop up again in his video. Or his live stream, or whatever the fuck. Welcome to Dave's Cooking Show, and for you today, we have a buffalo chicken panini. All right, well, you want to start off with about 6 ounces of shredded chicken breast.
Okay.
And then you want to add a
Shreddis.
couple of baby carrots worth of juice. What, you couldn't think of anything? You couldn't think of anything? Julienne carrots, about an eighth. Again, Jake, this is something you should easily be able to beat me on. But you're not, you four-eyed fat fuck. Of a cup, give or take.
I don't like the cut on these. Like the matchstick sort of.
Not this particular stream, but there's more than one where I'm 90% of it. Except those are a little more appropriate for Lord of Patriarchy. I try to keep politics and feuds out of Dave's Cooking Show.
Sort of thick carrot situation in this, I do not think would be very tasty. I feel like that's kind of like a bitey carrot, you know?
It's a fucking matchstick carrot! You've had enough dicks in your mouth to know what a good old scrumptious bite is!
a little thinner.
And then you want to add...
And then you didn't, like, keep it going with, like, thinly julienned onions. Now it doesn't make any fucking sense.
about a quarter cup of diced red onions.
Is it just because you slap chop them so you don't have, like, an option to do a different size?
Again, I'm just eyeballing
Because it really looks like you pushed it through a thing.
I've done enough video with thinly sliced onions. You know that's not true, you stupid, disingenuous cocksucker. You know that isn't true. You know I've had thinly sliced onion slices. You're just desperately looking for something to criticize me on because you know if me and you ever went toe-to-toe in a cooking competition, I'd most likely, 99 times out of 100, kick your stupid fucking ass. Kick your stupid fucking D&D playing ass. Hell, tell you what, Jake, I'll challenge you to a D&D recipe. You know there's D&D cookbooks out. Right? We ever meet live? I'll challenge you to one of the recipes.
The way that this is cut, you know.
All this stuff here.
Do you have a thing that's like you go and it just pushes through?
If you like it a little more oniony, add a little more. If you don't,
I bet that's what's happening.
take a little
So he doesn't have knife control over like what stuff looks like.
less out.
buy certain
Jake, I've seen all of your videos. And your knife skills are at best equal with mine. And that's me being fucking generous.
Is that what happened here?
And you want about a half a cup of chopped up celery. No, I cut the celery myself. And then you want to add about a quarter cup of mayonnaise. Again, if you want this a little creamier, add a little bit more mayonnaise.
that's
I
a
may
lot
have
of mayo.
actually gone beyond a quarter of a cup.
Just a cup right there.
I'm using Duke's mayonnaise specifically. No, it was actually closer to a half a cup. You'd know that if you knew what the fuck you were doing. Seriously, Jake, you haven't posted on your cooking channel in a year. In over a year. You've done nothing. Meanwhile, I've posted how many videos? In the interim? What, 300, 400, 500? Good job. And then you want about a quarter cup of buffalo sauce.
So like, look at the quarter cup. Look at the size of the quarter cup.
And then you want about a quarter cup. That's about
so you could
right.
fit 2 of these
Th-
mayos.
that's
in
about
this. You know
that's
what I'm
about right.
At least.
That's about right for mayonnaise, which is a solid, versus buffalo sauce, which is a liquid. You would understand this if you weren't a cock cage wearing sack of shit.
Maybe 3. Definitely 3.
You know what? You know what? Sauce. The war's back on. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You do not know what the fuck you're talking about. You're an idiot. And then you just want to grab a spoon and give all this a stir.
Sure. Keep stirring it.
Make sure everything is
Paddle
well
for
put
a
together.
while.
And how would you make this better? What different would you do? For what is this? My buffalo chicken, whatever the fuck? What different would you do? What improvements would you make? Oh, that's right. You don't have anything because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. That's why you and your fucking bitch still eat margarine. Let's get ready to make our panini.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, on a
I like the inclusion of some vegetables.
preheated panini press. As you can see here, I got some Italian bread, slice of pepper jack,
It's always beige.
and gonna add some
pretty
of
gooey.
our buffalo chicken salad. All right, what cheese would you add? See, this is the thing. You're a little cucking fucking bitch. All you can do is criticize. You cannot create. That's all you can fucking do. You little worthless sack of shit. Seriously, any actual Jake fans, name me one thing he has created in the last year. And I don't even know. Maybe it's getting close to 2 years because I can't remember the last time he uploaded to actual cooking. Oh, yeah, exactly. He cannot create shit. All he can do is criticize. All he can do is tear down. Why? Because kids like me bullied kids like him, and now he thinks he has his fucking revenge. Mix.
Okay. Keep dropping stuff.
Pop the other piece of bread on. Again, I know I said this years ago. Okay, Jake. Where's your buffalo tuna melt? Where's your buffalo chicken melt? Where's your buffalo tuna panini? Where's your buffalo chicken panini? Where? Come on, let's see some action. Come on, you fat sack of crap. Top and press down. And you want to cook this, till it's nice and golden brown. Apparently it was buffalo chicken.
The sir.
It was buffalo chicken. Okay. Where's your buffalo chicken panini then, my friend? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, that's right. You're not going to do that. You're just going to keep ordering DoorDash till you die of a heart attack.
Earths. Thanks for rating. Hey, we're just about to get into, hey, isn't it bad?
Oh, and you don't even fucking finish my video, now do you? No, of course not, because you get into something with Israel, which you're a fucking cocksucker on. Because fuck Islam, go Israel. I shouldn't have gotten political on this channel. But yeah, why don't you actually try to take one of my dishes? And the buffalo chicken panini was about as easy across the plate as you could have done and make it better, jerk off. But of course you won't. All you can do is criticize. You cannot create. That's why your cooking channel is set idle for over a year. Fucking loser. Seriously. Make anything. You won't. You haven't even made so much as a grilled cheese on your cooking channel, bitch.
Hey, you hungry?
The reason I don't review your channel anymore is I've done everything.
You want us to make you a sandwich?
All right. The one on the right can do what I want. You just Well, if I'm blindfolded, you can give me a blowjob. If Jake was capable of humiliating me, I would have left years ago. Again, the person that is supposed to strike fear in the marrow of my bones. Actual cooking. This is his actual numbers. has not made a video in a year. Actually,
We're making hash brown.
How close are we getting to 2 years? Seriously. Okay. Lot farther than I thought. Hasn't made a video since April 12th, 2024. Meanwhile, I've made how many videos in that time? Oh, that's right. He can't do it because he sucks. I'm sorry, the chick on the left, you're just not cute. Again, if I have a blindfold, I'll take the blowjob, but I need the blindfold. Wanting a blowjob from two chicks at the same time is gay. My friend, you need to redefine what your definition of gay is. Alright, that's kind of hot. But that's not where her hands need to be. That is really not where her hands need to be. And that's fine on YouTube.
Perfect.
As long as you both have your tops on.
Here you go. Hey, you
And what, Jake? You gonna call me disgusting again, boy? Where are we at? Alright, we'll do this. Chris and Mom learn to make pizza.
Vlad and Nikki.
The fuck is this?
What?
The fuck is this?
What?
Oh god, are these one of these horrible YouTube parents that exploit their children? Like they're on Barney or something?
Oh, we want to order pizza, please. Okay. Okay. Pizza time. Pastry.
Oh god, alright, I'm gonna skip ahead and see if they actually get into anything.
Is you mix the flour with the salt together, the yeast goes into the water and the honey. Good job.
It will be tasty pizza.
Alright, I'm sick of this already. This is bullshit. I'm sorry, but yeah, stop exploiting your kid for money. Alright, now we're gonna watch the whores of OnlyFans try to make a grilled cheese. Alright, whores! Can you kindly make a grilled fucking cheese?
A chance to win $20,000.
Because if not, I'm just going to play this Within Temptation video and just call it a night. Until maybe I go on the Lord of Patriarchy. And let it be known that Fiera has forever worn her outer welcome on my channel.
Is on the horizon. Let's meet who will grind their way to the finish line.
I'm Asa Akira. I am probably most well known for my work on the internet. Maybe I'm like secretly a...
Dude, how are you an attractive whore? You look plastic. You look like what would happen if a demon got in possession of someone and was starving them.
amazing at cooking. I don't know, we'll see.
You're not that hot! You're like a 6!
I'm here to find out.
Hi, I'm Kieran Lee, and
Okay, you're a man, so you're fucked.
I'm an adult entertainer. There's...
How are you an adult entertainer? Unless you're gay.
$20,000 on the...
I'm sorry, nobody gives a flying fuck about the men in porn.
line. I'm walking out of here a winner.
Today, we are cooking Loco Mocos, a tradition from Hawaii to add that comfort after a long day, a nice seared...
Yeah, I guarantee you, Chef fucking Sleazeball doesn't have the first fucking clue how to do it. Hey, Chef Sleazeball, any fucking time, any fucking where, I will kick your ass in the kitchen, and I am the first one to say I'm not a chef. But I know goddamn well you're not!
patty, some beautiful sushi sticky rice, some pineapple. Chef Asa, are you ready?
This isn't a grilled cheese, though! This is a grilled cheese! Butter, bread, cheese, maybe bacon. That's it! Oh, I'm already pissed off. Oh, God help me. Oh, Lord help me. Oh, Satan help me. I'm gonna be exploding at this. You did this video is false advertising. This is not a grilled cheese.
Yes, Chef.
Chef Kieran, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
That's right. With 30 minutes on the clock, let's cook.
Oh my God, I can't believe we're doing this in 30 fucking...
You're cooking, that the dish you're cooking is not a grilled fucking cheese. Oh my God, if I had any more reason to hate Chef's fucking sleazebag. And no, you're not a fucking chef, and I know you're not a fucking chef. Because any chef that had any self-respect would have called the dish what you called it. He would have called a grilled cheese a grilled fucking cheese. Oh my God, you are reaching, Chef Sleazebag. You are reaching levels of hatred that have been only reserved for Steven Reichlin. God fucking Jesus fucking cocksucking licking Christ all fucking mighty. Any fucking time, any fucking where, I guarantee you, I will kick your porno producing ass. Because I know you're not a chef. You ain't no fucking chef. No chef would have terminology like this. You're a fucking porn producer. That's why you got these losers in your tournament.
fucking minutes.
Yeah.
Go, get over here. Oh my God, you're already fucking me
Sharing
up.
is caring.
Of course, Kieran comes over to my sink. Of course, that is the most Kieran fucking thing ever. I'm like right back to hating him all over again. I think I'm ready to grind meat.
Cool, perfect. You know, get that pan
Where
nice and
is-
ready.
You don't need to grind cheese. You don't need to grind meat or have ground meat in a grilled cheese. The only meat product that I will accept in a grilled cheese is bacon. If it's a burger patty, it's a patty melt. Oh my God, and I'm only 90 seconds into this shit.
Oh,
Good, get that heat going.
Kieran, this is out of all the crazy things we've done together, this is like the craziest thing we've ever done.
Oh, great. Two fucking slut. Well, one fucking slut and a guy, and, I don't know. If he's done anything with other men, then he's a slut, too.
Together.
Yeah. I'm looking at this set. Ass has not got a clue how to use this meat grinder. So, take the little black thing.
You don't? Oh, my God! There's no ground meat in grilled cheese! That's a patty melt! That's a fucking patty melt! By definition, that's what it is! Oh my fucking God! I want to drown these three fuckers!
Over to my side, and then watch her struggle.
Chef Asa is chopping her shallots right now. Here we go with the knife skills. Keep your hands up, tips up, beautiful.
I wouldn't even bother with this. I'd be like, I just ripped the fucking thing right out of his hand. No, we're not doing this stupid fucking flirting game or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because you idiots think grilled cheese has ground meat in it. It doesn't. That's a patty melt.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, my eyes! Oh!
No pressure, guys, but 20 minutes. 20 minutes. And this
Oh,
is
what the
going to
fuck do you care, Chef
semifinal.
Sleazebag? You know you already decided the winner. It was the one that fucking swallowed the best load. Fuck off!
You guys are a little spicy with each other, I feel, you know what I mean? A little sabotage here, sabotage here. Have you guys ever, cooked in the kitchen outside?
Oh, we've done a lot
the
of
kitchen?
cooking.
Jesus, Asa. Keep it classy.
No, Kieran,
Yeah, I don't care whatever bullshit second-rate sex scenes you two fuckers have created. Why anyone would pay for porn is beyond me.
actually, Kieran is the only person in the entire industry I've ever fought with.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like physically?
And lost.
And lost.
No, just with words and emotions. And,
Okay. Okay.
And it backfired.
Why is he supposed to have emotions with you? You're in a porn! Your job is to fuck! But wild! A porn star thinks she should have an emotional connection with her co-star, but then again, both these fucking dipshits think that a grilled cheese has ground beef in it!
It backfired. Kieran got me banned for like 6 months.
No, I didn't. Mine and Asa's feud probably lasted about 6-7 months. I think she gave me an apology. I'm sure she did. And after that, we became best friends in the industry.
Oh my God.
What do you
Where are
think?
the oils?
Right here in front of you, Chef. Everything's at your table.
I don't want to use olive oil though.
Gula, this is the one time I'll address you. Nothing happened. My anger is this video and this video alone.
I'm scared.
You're fine. Run it. If I was you, I'd run something.
Oh, we have duck fat?
How many flavors you doing?
I'm scared to use olive oil because this is what I have at home,
Panicking now,
though.
ain't ya? Panicking. Come on. I've already
You're
got in my head
making
once
a
many years
grilled
ago.
fucking cheese! Not a patty melt! Oh my God! Meanwhile, they're supposed to have a fucking chef! They're with them! Okay, I'm sorry. The guy got his gig because he just took... They sucked his fucking dick. He's bisexual. He got sucked off and she swallowed. He got sucked off. He sucked him off and he swallowed. And right now the chef is just... Who gave me the best fucking blowjob? That you're making patty melts, not grilled cheeses. Oh my God!
So I'm sure I can do it again today. How many burgers you doing, Asa?
I'm doing
And
4
we need
just
to
in
eat.
case.
And we need to eat in 10 minutes.
Oh my God!
We need to eat in 10 minutes, chefs.
10 minutes? This is...
They don't need that! It's... Oh my God, the assignment was a grilled... God! Oh!
gonna get done.
I am all over the shop. I kind of went into a blank. I didn't know where to go.
Oh my God, I don't care. I'm jumping ahead. I can't deal with this anymore.
Meat's cooked actually perfect.
There's no meat in the grilled cheese except bacon.
Sauce. You let it reduce weight.
I don't even care anymore. This is it. This is the show. I finally found the cooking video that beat me. And I dealt with Cooking with Jack and Steven fucking Reichland. Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.